Yo, 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 it's the Black King. And welcome back. This is another episode of Sakotan. I could have taken the day off for myself, but I decided not to. I already took off Friday, so I thought, you know what? Because there's something I need to talk about anyway, so while I'm on this deal, the more I play this, the more I feel motivated that I want to play. And not just play, I want to actually show off the game right away. Instead of holding it off. And that would be the game following after this one here. That one will actually be replacing, believe it or not, Final Fantasy VII. Maybe. When I got after that, is another game that I want to play. So I gotta get another game I gotta bring back, but I don't know if I can or not. How much room I've got here, but hey, anyway, let's get on with this. So, yeah, in the last episode, we got on a cliffhanger trying to do this. So, I want to get this done, like, as fast as possible. We'll be meeting a famous face that we've seen before. It was at the beginning of the game. That's the only clue you're gonna get because I don't want to spoil it for you, but I already know. So, if you haven't saved before this, I recommend that you do. I know I'm kind of going to put this off a little bit, but I just want to make sure that you do, because what you're going to come up against is that, and make sure that Pawn, that name in mind, I'm not going to tell you why, but you're going to need to equip him. The only thing you can't equip is his rune, because it was never manually put on. That's one of those runes you cannot take off or put on. You can't even override it. So, in essence, because we got a battle coming up, and this is going to be, we're going to have to do this twice. Actually 4 times if you count like the mini thing we gotta do. I'm not gonna tell you what it is if you don't already know. Twice, involving one person and another person with one guy. The only thing you're gonna get. But as far as this one battle, just like any other, there's only ever been like 2 rounds. That's it. And most of the time, you'll probably run across where you have like 1 round, and that's about it. Because something to do is, checking out the enemy's strength or whatever, doing a skirmish. But this is one of those times. And another name you might want to think back to was the blueprint for fire spears. Yeah. Keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. Because those things we got to keep in mind here. I know it might be much, but if it's too much for you, just try to write it down somewhere that you can actually remember. I don't, because I don't need to. I pretty much have played this game so many times. But anyway, Commander DaBLackKing. This fellow here says she's Kasumi, the ninja from the Hada Arakaku. Oh, our very first ninja. Keep that in mind for something later, because, well, it's completely optional, but yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. But, yeah. So, you know, I'm pretty much ready to go. Yeah, this is pretty much a woman. Kasumi says, Master, Commander DaBLackKing, I am Kasumi. I'm not gonna call him Master because I don't know. I mean, she ain't no, I don't know. Anyway. The ninja from the village of Rakaku. Rakaku held off imperial rule for a long time, but it failed to the big tail McDonald's flushes. Uh-oh. Our boss Hanzo helped me to escape with instructions to report the Karnarn to the Liberation Army. There's a name right now you might want to keep in mind. Write this down for way later on. I know, it's kind of a bit of preventive, but you might want to do that. I mean, way later on, it's coming up. Probably in about a few more episodes or so. Probably about, I don't know. I'll let you know when. But yeah. Anyway, I'll remind you when we come up against that name again. Anyway, in case you haven't written it down yet. I would like to join you in battle, DaBLackKing. Kasumi joins. Master DaBLackKing, please hurry. Teal's army is near. This day has finally arrived. I am to fight General Teal. Let us prepare to meet them, Commander. They're here. They're finally here on the far shore. Quite a number of troops. I can't do the voice. I forgot I had it for him. Commander, DaBLackKing, I suggest we first engage in a brief skirmish to test their power. Now, here you do not have a choice. You can either push fine, but I'd rather not fight my father. I will do that in a bonus video. But, yeah, pretty much you have no choice. So, yeah. That name seems familiar, doesn't it? Teal McDowell. Battle with Teal McDowell, round 1. Now, in this battle, I might as well just tell you we're going to lose. Traitors! I'll show no mercy. Not even for my son. I swear that by my name, Teal McDowell. I think that's what he said there. Master Teal. I forgot his voice I used anyway at the beginning of the name. But yep, there he is, a familiar face. So, whatever you do, let's, I'm going to save over this file because we already have that. I mean, you know. As per usual. And this one here kind of has a successful rate more than anything. I say kinda, but not always. But either way, let's go ahead and do that. I didn't mean to jinx that. But either way. Let's see what the enemy's strategy is. Please, let me take care of it. Now, see, this is why I like ninjas. They always succeed in telling us the enemy's next plan is armored cavalry. Now, since we only have one, we're going to use her. It doesn't really matter if we keep her at this point or not, because we're just going to lose this anyway. But it's important to keep it in mind so that you don't accidentally slip up the next time we come into fight, which there is going to be another round. I'm not going to tell you how that's going to happen, but yeah, so you'll find out. Even though I kind of already spoiled it for you. But I waited to the right moment. At least give me that credit. It's a shame that we can't save any soldiers from being harmed or being killed off in battle. See, the more you save, the more better off. It's not, like I said before, it doesn't really make much difference as far as you know, and how many troops you actually have. It just makes a difference as far as trying to save their lives, because, you know, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want their lives to be needed. Oh, okay. So what we're gonna do here, again, I'm gonna try. Come on, we need some troops, dude. Come on, man. It's a big success. Hell yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I can't believe they said turn traitor. Huh. Technically, they're not traitors. They're just, you know, people that are trying to save their lives. And then they get just so much more than we are, but still less. So that's pretty good. It also helps the numbers, but it really doesn't make a difference either way. So what we're going to do here is we are going to save state again. That's good, because that means something. Please let me take care of it. It means next plan is okay. I'm going to tell you. I thought that they would have said something about Teal's charge. And I've had that come up in this battle. So, I mean, at least the first round anyway. I know about the second round, but I can't tell you all what the second round is without spoiling it for you. So, I'm not going to do that until we get there. By that I mean I'm going to let the game play it out and let you see it. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, here's the plan. Make sure you obey it. Charge attack. Power up. Come on, law. Okay. So it doesn't matter who you send out. Generally, the general idea, since it's Teal's army, you would probably have to send out the commander's team. Like it really matters anyway. They're going to lose anyway. So, hopefully this will be enough damage for us to retreat. So, LePant's family is next. Yeah. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back again. I'm going to save over that. But let's go ahead and do, come on, please come up with Teal's charge or Teal's attack. Come on. There it is, Teal's charge, finally. So, like it really matters in the long run, because we're going to lose. But either way, at least we know. Plus it keeps, see, as well, since it wasn't enough to let us retreat, yeah. But, so that we keep in the loop until we're out of here. So that's also another reason. By the time I get units, I hardly ever use these guys anymore. So, speaking of, see that right there? Something I wanted to show you. See that? You notice that where it's not green? Yeah, there ain't nothing green here. And neither is by the bowman, which we could do, but we're not. We're just gonna charge and go. Alright. I swear by my shot, I defeat you. Second, Teal's charge. So the charge is essentially about the same thing as cavalry. So, alright, not much difference. Other than, I guess, probably he's leading the charge, I guess. No idea. Well, there you have it. We're all over. Commander, we should retreat. Okay. And remember how I said pawn? Well, here goes. At this rate, we'll be wiped out, Commander. We'd better pull out before we receive any more damage. So, that'll be that. In the next episode, we will definitely continue from here. Until then, later.